for the help. A jump is like a lady. You can always get a new one.
May all those wenches at Coronata
I've got
birth
a
their
god
babes the
there.
bum way.
Here, on my cuff.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Not even a draft horse will talk without some carrot to move it.
Hey, over here, please!
The prophet Lebiotus lungs. I must...
Heard you calling.
I did. For when
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
you fail to understand. These are
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
I knew we would agree terms.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Funny thing, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Customers quite quick to see.
It's hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Come evening, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash.
Witcher
Tough
or
girls
not,
can't
you've
wait to
still to bust your bum.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Wine trade. Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid.
Makes sense. Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too. Time I got back on the path. So long.
I do. Pay me to do. That's it. Let's go.
Wine is better than stew for stew.
And what do you get for all that work? A crook in your back once you're on in here.
Colvin, Palmading, Chief Panfara. Welcome, my good sir.
Need a bit of grooming. my time's up. So long.
Mading, Chi Panthara.
I'm my own master with a bottle. Front of me, it's no disaster, not like a frontal lobotomy.
Hey!
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with you.
What have you got there?
...161... ...441... Zehirleme olasılığı var. Adrenalin banka.
So long.
Heft off my hand and
Good man. I need a fresh set of shoes for my promptly.
Armor chrome!
Let's see what you got in stock. So long.
Here, Master Witcher. Over here.
Strolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Oh!
Leviosa's wheezing lungs. A real witcher.
Her Grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with the beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher. And whisper.
Sacre bleu! It's a crime! You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse.
All jests aside, let me...
I'm more...
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
news,
The exhibition of the Reginald Dobry Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed? Why, we rode an entire day to see it.
Please disperse.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiota, give me strength. I can't bear it. Oh, wait. Are you not that famous witch?
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument?
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well.
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000. Here it is. Our...
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its...
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great... Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them on Thus, you must retrieve...
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. In particular, Reginald, he later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must. As long as you return grasping Reginald... Worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
It will all work out. It must. Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners? Red, white,
Scent leads to this door. Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you? And why are you in my home? Out! Now! Or I'll summon the guards!
Watch your tone, Gramps. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. We do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
the bullshit, Hughes. You stole Reginald's testicles. Know that already.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda! I know you're in there! You and that fancy pants of yours!
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, Scallop! What the laugh's this? Rosalinda! One I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Mm-hmm. So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones. And you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire lost decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or two, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Bellont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
fares your health, sir?
This is let's go. Your board says you've made no efforts to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
My deepest regards.
Bring a stone's subtle soul requires great precision.
Have you seen the Skelliger Isles? Have you seen the Skelliger Isles?
Come scratch my diamonds.
Welcome.
Do you fear taking a bath?
How fares your health, sir? We must throw off the my deepest regards. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
Greetings.
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature of existence. It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
Do take care, Mitya. Do take care, Mitya.
Don't rush about so.
Do take care, Mitya. Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
How fares your...
The news?
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. 4 duets in one night. The theft of the century. Leave us be.
I'm sure you understand. There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Then I shall have to convince you your ample generosity would be best invested in me.
We are busy.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Elechesheva, Saraba, Rundum, Kalabatista, Sabeshkehi, Beshkehi, Ha!
How beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Look, lanterns. They say
Let's give it a
this
try.
brings good luck. Never suspected you believed in such things.
Pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation. was prepared for. Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian Noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Hit a fist tag. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Deliberations on the nature of existence.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Bloody handprint. It's his. Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints, made by soiled boots. Must have climbed this ladder. Still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone and try to grab it. Empty inkwell, knocked over, turned toward the room. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her male target. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Can't guarantee her safety, unfortunately. Especially if she's one of those responsible for these crimes.
Witcher, that was not a request.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Dettlaff van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice.
when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm. Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those
Alo.
I'd not survive a
Alo.
week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost. Which is why he comes across as grim.
Evet, gerizekalı.
Ne haber dedim.
Didn't expect the
Gelmedi
evening to
sesine.
end like this.
Neither did I.
Ne haber?
Gibi mikrofonu var
But
anlamıyor
I have not
musun?
drawn you out
Neyse.
for a romantic stroll.
Özür dilerim.
I
Ben
wish
de
to
iyiyim.
make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to
Ne
Duntine.
yapıyorsun?
I've
Witcher
decided my
oynuyorsun tabii
guardsmen
ki
will
de.
support you.
Hı
You
hı.
will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Seems I'm still hungover.
Bu Toussaint İtalya ya benim.
Çok güzel valla.
Bence İtalya olarak yapmışlar. Evi geliştir diyor da 5K istiyor. Bende 1K var.
Ha.
Evi ele geçirme görevi var mı?
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I got it short.
Yes, years of suffering. All my family is long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah,
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know
Sen
he's
şu an
not a
ana
culinary
görevleri mi
virtuoso.
yapıyorsun yoksa yan görevleri mi?
Nothing would make me happier.
Anaları yaptım biraz.
Thank you.
Merak
No,
ettim.
thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
Yanda
I
Dur
will
benim
one
şu
other
bitsin
thing
soracağım
I'd like to
hangisini
tell you.
yaptın en son diye.
Many years ago, my father assembled
Kaleye baskına gideceğim.
valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but
Yanda
to
çok
you,
bir şey yapmadım ben.
well,
Karşıma
perhaps
çıkarsa
let
merak
them be
edersem
a
yaptım.
token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar.
Ben ana görevi
There
bir
are
yerde
several
bıraktım da
barrels.
nerede bıraktım
You must give
hatırlamıyorum.
each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks.
Ana görevin ismi ne senin şu an?
Bakacağım.
See you later.
Take
Konuşuyorum şu
care,
an.
Witcher.
Kaleyi ele geçir işte. Sana çıkan şeyi aldım ben. Ama kullanmıyorum.
Ney?
Zırhları. Ana.
Ha.
Şarjım bitti lan.
Onun gümüş kılıcını buldun mu sen?
İsmi ne ki? Bulmuş olmam lazım.
Ben bir tek gümüş kılıcını bulamadım. Niye bulamadım anlamadım. Envanter bakıyorum. Tesamutna.
Gerçi satmışımdır ki benimkinden kötüyse.
Kötüdür.
Satmışımdır. Çok şey sattım da. Çok şey sattım. Yerine aldım. Bir zırh mesela 1900 para istiyormuş. Bende 1200 var onun.
Ha. Ben bilmiyorum ya bu şey. Yani bu zırhlarım sayesinde ben yaşıyorum çoğu yerde şu an. O yüzden hiçbir şeyle değiştiremiyorum.
Güzel.
Şu görevin ismi ne?
Bunda bir tane kılıç var. Ha yok ama bunu şeyden çaldım diyordum. Şeyden aldım ben. Ya ben bir tane görevde benim o kılıcım vardı. Kullandım üstünde güzel taşları olan. Ağırlık yapıyor diye bıraktım, nasıl olsa geri alırız diye. Hikaye bittiğinde başka yerde ışınlandı beni. Kaldı orada.
Ya hiçbir şey olmadı. Ay üstüme ödüm patladı.
Ona gelirdi de.
Benim şu an ana görev kaldı. Hazine avları kaldı. Bir tane de Efsunger kontrat kaldı. Şimdi kontratı yapacağım.
Kaçta varsın lan sen?
48'in ortası
Ben
gibi.
de 48'im. 80 tane görevim
Oha.
var benim.
Ne bileyim.
Bak açayım yayın bak istiyorsan.
Belki ana görevde ileride olabilirsin ya. Benim ana görev çocukların çalıştığı yerde oyuncaklar ziyan olur diye bir şey.
Ya, kaç level görev ona göre?
Bakayım. 42 benim,
Ana
evet.
görevin ismi ne?
Çocukların çalıştığı yerde.
Şurada
Ha,
yazıyor
dur.
ya. Şurada.
Bakayım. Ay bir dakika.
Ben yaptım orayı. Yapmışım.
Görüde beliren ayakkabı boyacısını bul.
Hatırlamıyorum da bak bunları hiç yapmadım işte.
Tamam 42 seviye benim zaten o şey. Ay, dur yavaş git. Bir tane görev var. Sende var mı o şu an? Bir şövalyenin öyküsüne bir gelsene.
Hiç yapmadım ki bunların
Yok o
hiçbirisini
değil.
yapmadım.
Aşağı in.
Toşo var
Bu da değil.
falan. Bu zaten 5000
Bu da
para
değil.
istiyor. Yumruk.
Bu değil. Bu da değil. Bu da değil. Bu da değil. Bu.
Bu mu?
Yani benim bu olmayacak büyük ihtimalle.
Bunlar da var. Bunlar da var.
Ben merak ettiğim için sana söyleyeyim. Bence ilk önce buna git.
Şu an geldim ki şu an buradayım.
Yok neden ona git diyorum biliyor musun?
Ya.
Bütün görevlerin için yararlı bir şey o galiba. Yani görevlerini ona göre yaparsın. Bir ödül alacaksın. Görünce anlarsın zaten oraya gidersen. O ödülü almak için de işte bir şeyleri kanıtlaman gerekiyor. O kanıtlamakta ChatGPT'ye sordum. Görevlerle kanıtlayabiliyor musun sadece? Yani 5 özellik kanıtlaman lazım gibi düşün. Ben bir tanesini kanıtlayamıyorum şu an. O yüzden de olmayacak.
Might want to look around some.
Ha bunların hepsine vur dedik abi.
This one's full too.
Bu ne lan? Ana görev mi bu?
Strange.
Vay.
That's awful
Benim böyle bir
clean.
şeyim yoktu.
It'll look great in the house.
Sen öldürmüşsündür kadını abi. Mal gibi.
Hangi kadını?
Bu işte kaşıkçı olan.
Ha ben onunla konuştum, yanlış oldu galiba benim. Ben
Benim şu an
konuştum,
benim
sonra
evde
kadın bir...
kalıyor. Düzelttim, daha netine geçirdim.
Tamam işte ben bir şeyleri yanlış yaptım büyük ihtimalle. Çünkü onunla konuştum, bana saldırdı. Sonra mecbur saldırmak zorunda kaldım.